Indiana Jones, It's a podcast about Indiana Jones. Every movie, 1 minute at a time. Indiana Jones Minute.
Hey, welcome back to the Indiana Jones Minute. This is the show where we are discussing the film Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, 3 minutes at a time. My name is Tom Taylor.
My name is Pete Mummert.
My name is... No. Gerald Christopher Marcus Porter.
Hey! Today we are here to discuss minutes 88 through 90 of Dial of Destiny, and these begin with Helena and Renny helping to pull Indy out of a nest of eels. I'm sorry, a nest of eels. And as soon as they do so, Helena, for reasons I am unable to explain to Jerry, I'm sorry, I know he relies on these, I don't know what happens right there. She rockets up to the surface with the Graphicos. She surfaces, followed by Indy and Renny, to find the boat taken over by Fuller and his men. Fuller thanks Indy for first returning the dial to him and now getting him the Graphicos, and Indy laments that he didn't hit him with a harder metal pipe from a faster moving train in the 40s. Inside the boat, Fuller retrieves the Graphicos from its box and earns Helena 50 quid by confirming that it was indeed written in Polybius. Fuller then asks Indy to read it for him. Indy refuses, and Fuller shoots Renny first in the leg and then dead. When Indy still refuses to help Fuller, Helena volunteers, saying she doesn't do noble death. So yeah, I don't know what happens with that air. Did somebody cut her air hose or something?
I think it's that. I think her. Actually, you know what? I don't know. You're right, because I thought, he cuts a hole in the bottom of her life vest and the air shoots out and it rockets her to the surface. But that wouldn't. If her life vest were filled with air, she wouldn't have been able to dive down to 300 feet.
Right. And all we've been hearing is that it's not a good idea to go up as fast as you possibly can. And she surfaces, and 5 seconds later, Renny and Indy show up. It's not like it bought her anything or...
Well, they probably did the same thing.
Wait a minute.
Jetpack thing.
I'm watching this.
Yeah.
And what does he do?
I don't know.
Who hits, somebody hits her chest.
There's some quick motion, and then she rockets up. Yeah.
He hits her chest it's like he inflates her life raft.
Yeah. But that wouldn't, inflating her life raft wouldn't cause her to fly up that fast. Maybe it's the maybe they're saying it's the buoyancy though. Maybe it's like one of those auto inflate. It's like the raft from Temple of Doom.
Yeah, yeah.
It almost, but if I'm watching this.
Oh, you know what? I think that is exactly what happens. I think he pulls something and it inflates really
like
fast.
The ripcord. It's like when they jump out of the plane.
And so is that Indy trying to kill her?
Yeah. I know what you're going to do. You're going to take the Graphicos for yourself. You bet.
Well,
she's dead.
He knows.
You would literally, you would not survive that.
That is a very James Bond move. That is how James Bond would kill a woman.
Yeah, that's totally true. Yeah. Probably going
it's like
right
he
into
would
the propeller.
see that there's a pirate ship that showed up next to his friend's boat.
Yeah.
He'd watch the marauding, and that is how he would kill the bad guy down there.
Oh,
He'd,
yeah, that's good.
Inflate their life, but yeah.
But the way they're wearing these flat things, and you can see it it inflates when he yanks the thing. So is that why they are wearing those? It looks like this is all on purpose. They wanted to be able to rocket out of the water as fast as they could if they needed to. I don't know.
And then, you know what? She pops up kind of like one of those, like Herbie Robinson. Bobbing up and down. She's clearly from Toledo.
Yeah.
And then Tiddly leans over the edge of the ship and he goes, "Canada!"
Yeah.
I have no idea what he says.
Because he thought she was
he
from
says
Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a guy also.
That's
There's a guy standing on the off to the side, holding his gun, kind of like a gangster, sideways, which is really
He
weird.
kind of is.
It doesn't fit. It doesn't feel like a Nazi
movie.
would be doing it.
Yeah. Now that's
okay. It's like he's in a movie from 2012.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. They all get up on the boat, and you see that not only have they taken over the boat, but they've killed everybody except for Tiddly.
Yeah.
And I don't want to see kids killed in movies and stuff, but why did they not kill Tiddly?
Do they know that Tiddly is part of this Jones
triad?
group?
Why?
I
But
guess
why,
so. But
Why
why-
don't they kill the? Yeah, why not kill the Jones group?
Not to spoil anything, they're about to kill Renny and not worry
Yeah.
about it, and he's
Yeah.
Indy's pal, so
Yeah, I'm not sure. They're kind of capricious with their killing.
yeah.
You
Now,
know,
if
by the
Spielberg
way,
had
there's
directed
that,
this, they definitely would have killed Tiddly, and they would have shown it, and would have taken forever, and he would have ripped his heart out.
Then he would have been.
Would've
They
been
would
real
all been
sick.
black and white. And he'd have been wearing like a blue life vest.
there
We
is
would have gotten
that
a new
shot.
rating out of it, like PG-16 or something.
There's that shot where you realize that everybody else on the boat has been slaughtered, and it looks like a Caravaggio painting.
Yeah, it does.
You know what I'm
that's
talking
a good,
about?
That's a good
It
description.
looks-
Yeah, Yeah.
It's really beautiful.
yeah,
It's kind of Uncle Owen and Aunt Peru.
Yeah.
yeah.
And like the one guy is like lying on his back, and he almost looks naked, like it's some like it's some I don't know, like biblical some depicting a biblical scene.
Yeah.
How is Tiddly so calm? Like he's a kid, and this literally happened maybe 45 seconds ago. Like
Yeah.
really, this is all 3 minutes. So, like that, like they jumped on board and killed everyone, and then like 30 seconds later, Indy and Helena and Kylo Renny popped up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll hit him later. We'll have to keep an eye on him. He might go nuts. He might just absolutely lose it. Oh yeah, Rennie's like, who are these guys? And Indy says Nazis. So like, did he not tell Renny anything about what was going on? Like, oh yeah, no rush. We just have to go find this thing.
I hope not.
Yeah, like nothing bad's gonna happen. There's no reason for you to worry. Don't look out for bad guys in another boat.
That would definitely be an Indy move.
I guess it would be.
Yeah.
It just seems strange. I mean, it's like, you get the dramatic Nazis, but it's not. It
Yeah.
doesn't make a ton of sense.
Yeah, yeah.
When you know what we get what's it, Fuller?
Mm-hmm.
Is that when he comes
Yeah.
up and he comes over and it's again a very there's something tote like about him.
Yeah.
It's
sure.
the glasses and he
The
looks
glasses
great.
are awesome. I love.
Yeah.
This makes me wish it were a different movie because I think he
Yeah.
could have been a great villain.
I keep wanting to say that he is a great villain because he looks
Yeah.
great and we love Mads Mikkelsen, but there is, maybe he just needs a better movie around him or something, or more solid movie.
I guess by saying a great villain, like how many times out, like after you watched this movie, did you think, wow, Mads Mikkelsen in that movie, Fuller was really wow.
Well, I
Fuller
did
in
get
that movie.
3 Fuller action figures. I got this one with the glasses. I got the younger one from the 40s, and I got the one where he crashes in a plane.
I feel like just something about this movie is very not memorable. Like I don't feel like anybody remembered. Like there's no talk about this movie online. Like it's like it was just like water that kind of rubbed out. Like as soon as everyone watched it, it just kind of washed off of them.
What did Sully keep saying? Like it was a feathered fish, and that kind of is. It's true. It's a fun, zippy blockbuster, but it's one where like people get shot in the back, and innocent people get killed, and Indy's sad about his son dying, and he's an alcoholic,
Yeah.
and everything sucks. So it's just it's a weird, and the audience for it is all in their 50s and 60s.
Yeah,
And,
well, I've got there's something that happens in this scene that to me kind of personifies that.
Is it the Blade
Is-
Runner reference? Like,
Oh.
says, I should have retired you when I had the chance.
Oh wow.
I didn't even catch that. Oh, that's beautiful.
That's good.
I like that. Oh,
I
man.
would see. I saw that and I was like, "All right, these guys know each other from way back then." Like, was there a point where like Indy was like provost of Heidelberg University, or, university, and like Fuller was like head of the physics department or something, and Indy was like he means that literally. I should have retired you, but I let you stay on as an associate professor.
Yeah. Could
No,
be.
but there's a so they bring up this wax writing tablet. Well, they bring up this box and they pry it open, and inside is a wax writing tablet.
Mm-hmm.
Like a palimpsest. It was like this was like a in Greek and Roman times. This was an extremely common thing to have. Like you would write. It was for writing something and then erasing it and writing something else. It was like disposable paper, basically.
Oh, they could use that to write underwater if they were doing proper.
Oh yeah, they
underwater
totally could.
archaeology.
Yeah, they totally could have written on that. Yeah, but the thing about that is it wasn't made to last. Like you would write on one of those things, and then it was wax, so you would like rub it, and then it would disappear, and then you would write it again. It was like kind of like an Etch-a-Sketch.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that was just how like you could that way you could always reuse it. So it was like, it was their way of getting around not having paper everywhere or whatever.
Yeah.
But the fact that that this survived for over 2,000 years underwater in salt water is amazing, because I don't think there's any example of a wax tablet with the wax surviving underwater like this.
Oh, really?
I mean, there are barely any examples of it surviving anywhere. Like it needs really special conditions, like Pompeii, so it kind of baked him, and then like what was written in the wax stayed.
Oh,
Like
wow.
you could read it, but almost every other instance, it's disappeared. Like the wax disappears over thousands of years.
It was in a box and protected by a loving mummy.
Well,
for all
okay,
that
so
time.
let's say miraculously it survives. If you pry open that box and you shock it by giving a completely different environment, all of it, some salt water to air,
Yeah.
it's gonna crack and break and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
And then if miraculously you do that and it survives, I'm just gonna say the worst possible thing you can do is then walk over to a sink and like get a bunch of water on it and take a dish towel
gross.
and rub it off. Yeah.
Ew.
Oh, let me rub this wax here.
It's grubbies on here.
Get this wax off so we can read
Yeah.
it.
Is it? You know what? Is that little jewelry box thing? Is that waterproof?
It doesn't look like it. It's like dripping
No.
water as it
No.
pulls it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. And the thing's wet.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
No, you can tell it's not.
Yeah.
I you know what? I like Fuller with the sunglasses. I was just
Totally.
watching him in the scene.
And
He's
the hat,
very
the whole-
like
the
No,
whole
he's
look.
great. Yeah.
oh, he's very tote. Most
Yeah.
certainly.
Right.
Yeah, he's got that like creepy, oily voice.
I feel like
Why don't you tell me where the piece is right now?
Sherry just keeps repeating what everyone else is saying.
I know.
This is great.
Pete, I would have expected you to pick up on the glasses and think they were kind of cool.
I know.
That look. But I don't know. Maybe you're just asleep at the wheel again, Pete. You couldn't say anything negative, so you couldn't think of anything. It's so sad.
But another thing that the reason I think this movie is a lot of
Awesome?
it's very forgettable is awesome. Yeah. Sorry, Matt Drum. This Polybius thing, the Polybius code.
Oh, sure. I figured you'd have stuff to say about this.
I love
Ah.
the Polybius code's so cool. Like it's a real thing. Like it's basically the way it works is they would make a matrix. Like you would write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across the top of a wax tablet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down the left side. And then that gives you a 5x5 grid. So there are 25 boxes in that grid. And then you just put all the letters of the alphabet in there. And if you want to say like A, and that's in the first, like say if you write the alphabet A, B, C, D, E, that'd be square one, row 1, column 1 would be A.
Okay.
Like row 1, column 2 would be B.
That
row
sounds very
2,
straightforward.
Yeah. So that's that. So they made this so that they could encode 26 or 25, however many letters in the Greek alphabet, letters into just 5 numbers. So that way you could signal someone in another ship or someone like, they had these mountaintop towers where they had flames in them. You could signal to the other towers or whatever with just 5 different flames. Like you could hold up 5 flames and you could, with that, have like say anything you wanted because you could use any letter of the alphabet. Just every letter of the alphabet has 2 numbers.
Can I say something that'll blow you guys away? This will
Yeah.
absolutely kill you. This will blow you away. And it's exactly related to what you're saying. I happen to know that the reason basketball players have their numbers, the 2 digits are only up to 5, like each digit, so that the refs or whoever can signal with their hands, with just their hands, like 4 and 3, like number,
Wow.
2 and 5. I happen to know that, and that sounds like a lot like what
I
you're
didn't know
saying.
any of that.
That's a sports thing, and I know it. And it's basketball, which I've avoided more than any other sport on earth.
I'm impressed on so many levels right now.
I am blown away.
But
I
but the
feel like
Polybius
you-
thing.
you-
No, go ahead.
You just inflated my life preserve when I rocketed up to the surface.
I was either trying to kill you or I was excited for you.
But here's the thing with the Polybius thing.
Yeah.
It's so cool. Like this is a very cool
Yeah.
thing from antiquity. And somebody writing this said, I'm gonna look up something really cool from antiquity, and they put it in here, and it's great. And so like it starts off great, and then they're like, we're just gonna half-ass the rest of it, or we're gonna ring the lazy bell.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
then if you do that, if you use it, you're using it either as a code or as a way to save space. But if you're writing it down on a tablet, it's not to save space; it's a code. But the only way you can break the code is by you have a key where instead of putting the letters in that matrix A, B, C, D, E, you put them in a random order.
Okay.
But the only way you can decipher that code is if both people have the code in the first, like have that matrix.
Oh, so it's not like
a
a universal language that you can.
No,
if you
no,
learn
it,
you know what everything says. Okay.
No, there's absolutely not. So that's why there's no way Helena or Indy can read this unless they like somehow memorize every possible combination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the movie was
But
going to be an hour longer, and they were going to have to find the key also. Now that they have the graphic codes, they have to find the key to read the thing. It's a whole thing.
But it just, to me, the whole movie is they have a really interesting idea, and then they're just like, I kind of don't want to follow up. Let's make it
Sounds
easy.
like we know what we're talking about.
And so they take a really cool thing, and then they just kind of don't do anything with it. And they not only don't do anything with it, they make it dumb.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Yeah.
That is too bad. Well, what could, I mean, is there another like language or other code that would be more like a thing? Like I've learned this so I can look at this thing and read it?
They were talking about linear A or linear.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they could have done that, but they could have, it could have been a code. They just would have needed to find the matrix to decipher it.
Yeah.
Like they just couldn't have done it in their head like that.
Right.
That's not how you do a code.
Well, okay. Wait, doesn't I haven't watched ahead, and it's been a while since I've seen the whole thing. But does she fake them out with like she pretends to read it and gives them false information? So maybe she knows that Polybius isn't something you can just read.
Oh, maybe.
And she's like, by the light of the moon on the third night of the thing, be it the whatever. And like, she might just give them false information just based on them not knowing that it's a code that you can't read like that.
And then they'll go back to the university and use the supercomputer to do some kind of statistical analysis to say this letter must be this because the way, and you even see in the next scene, like it's a series of two numbers, like it's like 1 3 2 8 1 3,
yeah,
which
sounds like what you're describing.
Yeah, no, yeah, but
yeah.
It's also weird because they're written as like Arabic numerals and not as Greek or Roman numerals. Yeah.
Well, how do we know that Indy knows how to read the Polybius cipher?
Or how does Fuller know?
Or I know he's like, okay, this guy's a world-renowned archaeologist. Of course he knows this stuff.
Well, I think he just assumes he does because he goes, what language is that? And Indy goes, it's not a language, it's a code. Like Indy kind of gives away that he knows what it is.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, shut up, Indy.
So is that like if Indy had just been quiet and they looked at him and so what is he? Be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I wasn't hoping it would be a cipher. I thought it was going to be some.
Yeah.
This is where his indie-splaining gets him in trouble again.
I was going to say, is he kind of like, I'd rather have him know that I'm a great, really smart guy and die.
Yeah. I want him to know that he beat the best.
Yeah. He beat a guy who took Polybius in graduate school.
That's the class he didn't fail. Hey, this is our last minute with Antonio Banderas.
Oh,
you really didn't make it very far into this movie.
What's too bad is I feel like I've spent no minutes with Antonio Banderas.
I know.
I don't mind that. That's another positive for me. Well, not a positive. It's a neutral.
Just that it's.
I think it's fine. Like you have an interesting, cool guy, a good actor, and he gets a little cameo. That's kind of fine with me.
I think 5 episodes of this show he survived through. He showed up in episode 25. Antonio Banderas is in this movie.
Although he didn't have a lot of lines. It's funny how little he's in the scenes he's in.
Yeah. And most of what he says is nonsense. Like, the fastest way to kill you is to dive for 3 minutes and that's it.
And he's the world's best diver, but he doesn't actually do any of the diving.
Yeah. We still like him. I feel sad that he got killed.
No, I'm sad too. Yeah.
I tried to look up what he said. He said something in Spanish. Or as he's standing up with like a pipe, he gets shot in the knee, which sucks for me especially because my knees suck these days. I can't walk up the stairs without feeling like Fuller just shot me in the knee. But that happens, and he immediately leaps into action and grabs a pipe, and he yells something, and then he gets shot dead. But I don't know what he yells.
Yeah,
I tried to look it up, but as you point out, Pete, nobody
No.
has bothered
Oh, okay.
documenting anything about this movie, so I don't know what
Yeah.
he said.
Yeah.
Something to the effect of,
You know what? I think that
Remember
that's
the
a
Alamo.
little. I guess what they're showing is here's. I guess it's a little bit like the I don't do noble deaths. So he kind of has a noble death here,
Yeah.
right? He goes down swinging,
Yeah,
literally.
literally. Yeah.
So it's a little. I'm not going to use the word cheap, but I would have liked to have seen just a little bit. They kind of gorilla throw him at him. Like
Yeah.
he's like, "Rawr, boom, no."
Even like, I mean,
I
he
could have
shoots
used
him in the
when he shoots him in the knee, you're like, "Oh, that's kind of cool."
Yeah, like, oh, that sucks, and now his
Yeah.
friend's in pain, and Indy's
Yeah,
gonna be
this
thinking,
is
oh,
tension.
I better
This is-
do
yeah.
something because then my friend's gonna get, but then he's immediately killed. So he's like,
Yeah.
which probably makes Indy even more like, no, you're just gonna kill everybody either way.
Yeah.
Forget it.
Well,
They don't seem
True.
super horrified though. Like they seem mildly uncomfortable.
Yeah, he seems sort of movie upset.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although Indy gets more upset later, which I like. That's a
Okay.
good part. You'll see.
Yeah, it's funny how little I remember that's going up.
I remember the good parts.
so we get Wombat coming in, and she's like, "Oh, okay, I can read it." And I know, Tom, you said you don't remember what happened. So when Indy goes no and then gets punched,
Yeah.
is he part of the act? Does he now know that she's probably lying, and him going no, like don't help him, is just
To keep them alive?
bolstering
bolstering her plan, her scheme, her machination to lie?
I don't remember what happens and if we learn anything later, but I think he's not in on anything right now. I think he's like, oh my God, she's actually going to read the thing to him, and she really is just a money grubbing son of a gun. And because we've seen little looks that she has and little efforts that she's made to be a little nicer to him, but I don't know if he has, I don't think he's like, my Helena watch is solid enough. It's enough in the
Yeah.
green that I believe in her now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that he's freaked out right now.
He also like what he's doing could get them all killed, whereas she's actually keeping them alive.
Yeah, right. She might actually save somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder what happens next.
That's funny.
Well,
I
he-
didn't even think about her lying about being able to read it.
Or maybe she. Well, no, you're saying she can't.
She says, "Sorry, Indy, I don't do the noble death."
Yeah.
So I want to think about this. Who?
That does sound like something she would say in like
Yes,
the
it's
first 20
actually
minutes.
great.
Of the
I like
movie.
it. It's
yeah.
a good line. Yeah.
it's
I
actually
like
great.
Yeah, so I don't blame Indy for being freaked out.
And she
I
probably
was-
doesn't have as strong a memory as what the Nazis are about.
Yeah, that's probably true.
I was going to say, let's walk through. Is there any who in the franchise is a good person who doesn't die a noble death?
Oh, who dies, but it's not a noble death?
Yeah, who dies, but it's not like a good guy who dies, but it's not a noble death.
The first thing I always think of in any situation is Wuhan. I don't know why Wuhan always
yeah.
pops up. He's a good guy. He's I mean, it's noble in the sense that he's there helping Indy, but he doesn't die in the act of
Yeah.
doing something heroic or noble, or he just gets wasted.
Yeah.
You know what though? I mean, he pulls out. Remember, he pulls out the gun under the under the little the what do you call that? The waiter.
Little tray.
Yeah.
Little,
Tray, yeah.
Drink circle.
What about,
But you know what's
Om
interesting?
Nam Shiva? Om Nam Shiva?
Wuhan makes his death noble.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
His death is noble, but his murder isn't.
right.
Is that a thing?
But what about Larry? Is Larry a good guy?
He does seem like an innocent, we don't know anything against him. I want to take him at face value. He seems like a scared, innocent guy. But is that a noble death? Is that like?
No, I'm saying that.
Oh, that's
because he has
not. Oh, that's answering
because he's
Jerry's
just screaming
question,
and he's just screaming and doesn't want to
Yeah.
die.
Yeah.
Who's the guy who? He's kind of like he's in Venice and he's on the boat and he's in Last Crusade. He's kind of got on his
Cosm?
own crusade. Yeah,
Cosm. Yeah.
Cosm. Yeah. I can't remember. Doesn't Cosm die?
He does, and
He
his
does.
is
But
a
he's
little
kind of
more
a noble
noble.
death. Yeah, because he's
he's-
fighting to save his.
He and his
to
guys are fighting off
do his.
the,
Yeah, they're fighting for his
the
cause.
Nazis. Yeah.
Fight him for his cosm.
His cousin, yeah.
Sorry.
Cousin affected him.
We have a very.
What,
you know
how about
what?
Mac?
Well, but is Mac a good guy? How does Mac? I mean, I don't even remember how Mac. He dies
I think
like.
Mac fully thinks that he's being somehow selfless or something in that moment, but he's not doing anything. I'll be all right. Whatever that means. Don't you worry.
They
It's
call
a noble
me Geld.
death.
I was gonna say that you know what? It almost looks like there's a '70s filter on the boat. That
Oh, like
you know,
inside?
they're just outside. It looks. That's all I can say. It just looks like it's almost like a '70s sepia tone.
Yeah.
and it's
yeah.
cool.
See that.
Little
That is
washbowl. Yeah.
I was gonna say, why could Indy have acted any other way here?
Yeah, this is. I mean, this scene happens in every single movie. Like like the bad guys have got you up. They're going to do something horrible if you don't do the thing
Yeah.
that's even worse by helping them.
Yeah, like his dad. Remember
Yeah.
they shoot his dad in Last
Yeah.
Crusade, and he's like, "Oh yeah, now you got."
Oh
go
no,
get
I'll
the
help you.
chalice."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Which is-
interesting.
yeah.
We don't get that moment with Antonio Banderas.
That is weird. Like I don't know what
Yeah.
Fuller's like. He couldn't have thought that Antonio was going to brain him with that pipe, or yeah, he's angry, but he's got like his big, huge Hauk guy
Yeah.
with him, so he could just knock
Yeah.
him down. It is weird that he like shoots him in the knee to like make a point, and then just shoots him.
Yeah.
It's a little sudden and weird. I mean,
Well,
maybe
you know
that's
what's
the point, I
funny
don't
is what's the dude's name? Hauk, is it?
know. Yeah.
He picks him up in like this enormous way. He's like a Mack truck,
Yeah.
and then he puts Indy back
Yeah.
down like he's a 5-year-old kid in
Yeah.
bed.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
he's like, "Now do that book learning."
Yeah.
Yeah. Get with the reading of the code, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Start transmolating. It's kind of great.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of starting to transmolate,
Oh.
this just coming in over the wire.
Oh.
Let me see, from Professor Christy Porter.
Christy Korpler.
Christy Cordler. My tongue is not recorded. Let me see. I'm getting this.
Beep a deep.
What was Indy's minor in college?
Oh wow.
Yes.
Clarinet or whatever that was, or alto sax. What did he play?
Oh, you're an ass. You mean the thing he played like in
Yeah.
the
Oh yeah,
the
the clarinet.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
and the Secret of the Blues or whatever?
You like that one because it's jazz, Jerry.
No, stop it.
You like jazz, right? Rat-a-tat-tat. Tootie
Careful, Tom. He'll clobber you.
toot. Stop it. I made a cool young Indiana Jones reference.
Wow. I assume it was like Polybius.
Maybe. Is that like a
Or-
is that considered a minor if it's such a part of like what
No,
you're
that-
majoring in?
Yeah, no, I don't.
It'd be something like, math or like Chinese or I don't know.
I would think it would be. So he's got his archaeology thing, and then would it be like? Would he get a minor in Greek,
Counting
like an
to 10
ancient
in
Greek, or could he get a minor in? I mean, it'd be like Pete. Pete, didn't you? You get a minor in geography or something?
Classics and history.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Did you get a minor in anything, Tommy?
I was just trying I was trying to remember. No, I didn't. No. I was major all the way. Nothing could stop me. Don't distract me with things I might be interested in.
I'm wondering if you get a minor in something, does that help you? I mean, I'm not talking about like
In
you know,
life?
what you learned in life. Of course, you absorb the things, and that
like
can
as
be
a
helpful.
student, is it like a
Yeah, like
benefit?
if you're looking at somebody's resume and like, okay, they major in
Oh.
political science,
yeah.
and you're like, oh, with a minor,
You have
in
more than one interest. I want to be in
Yeah.
the Jerry Porter business.
yeah,
You're
I wonder.
You got two facets. You're multifaceted.
But one is a little less than.
Yeah. One of you
Yeah.
was too lazy to.
Is it
Do all the
filed
way.
under like a concentration?
That's what I had. I was like, my major was technically mass communications, but with a concentration in film. Which,
Yeah, 'cause my
so I
major
considered
was-
myself a film major.
So
in
that's
the
like a
geography
minor within your major.
No, I think
No.
it's like a specificity of your major or something.
Yeah, like my
Yeah.
major was in the geography department, but it was climate science. So it was climate science was part of the geography department.
Huh.
Huh. Cool.
So, but where does it say that? Like, if I Google Pete Mummert, where does it say that?
I think it just says geography.
I only do image searches when I search for Pete Mummer.
Yeah.
Is it?
Waste a whole afternoon.
They didn't specify. Like
That's what I'm saying.
They
Would
didn't
it,
specify if I
unless,
did like map projections or I did
Oh.
urban planning or I could have done any of those.
but you know that.
I
Does
know that, but-
Anyone else in the world know that?
not unless they read my transcript.
Yeah, did you save your report card?
That's what I'm wondering. If I look at your transcript, does it say with a
No, you'd have to
concentration
just have to
in
look at all the classes, I think.
Huh.
That's weird.
Yeah. Like, you know it's true, but how could you prove it?
Well, don't they
Yeah.
have like computers and stuff? You could write to the school and say, like, if he was applying to a job based on the, on the strength of his whatever he just said it was, of his major, they would call the school and be like, "Oh, we got Pete Mummert here.
Yeah.
He's a hot little number. Did he really get his major in this thing?" And they would tell him.
I don't know if they would.
Oh, maybe not.
Yeah,
I don't know if they would.
Our school is not currently prized for their accuracy at the moment.
They're not into information.
No, they are definitely not. into
Yeah,
information
not
at the
into
moment.
information at the moment. Yeah, yeah.
Speaking of indie.
Yeah.
Well, now that we've outed Pete as someone who went to college and learned stuff, and Jerry and myself, we're all college boys. That's why we're so good at this. But you get back to your book learning, do that for a week or so, and then please come back.
Wait. Did we have a
What?
Did we have a beepity beep beep?
We did. That's how we got onto this. It was.
Oh,
what,
yeah. Oh,
what
yeah.
was his minor?
Oh, you're
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Oh, nobody made a joke about him being into minors. Anyway, come back next week for the next 3 minutes of Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny right here on the Indiana Jones Minute.
No.
Canada.
Canada. What does he say?
I thought he said Helena.
He says Helena.
Does he say Helena?
Yeah.
I listened to that over and over.
hard
He
C.
does not say Helena.
Canada.
He goes, yeah, there's more in there. He's like, Canada.
Canada.